So I have tons of questions on my stream, usually about macro and what to do after winning bot side. We're gonna show an example of a game here. I think this is around Grandmaster Challenger. You can see both of the junglers starting bot side. And this is kind of important to know, because we need to be careful of level 2 shields and such, and know when we can push. At the moment we have no knowledge, but just because they're late to the lane, we're gonna expect that he's gonna start bot side. We do not want to push the first wave in here. And now, once the second wave hits, we want to push this wave in, try to get level 2. Well, we don't need to push it in, but we can keep it a bit even, but we won't yet the first 3 minions, so we can level 2 first. We can sew them off like this. And at the moment I don't want to really push the wave in, because we have no knowledge of where it could be on the map mid younger. So I'm keeping the wave even. We can see Rumble go for a red ward, which is kind of smart here, get knowledge where it's at. And you can see that he's not on Raptors, he's not on red. We can expect him to do a free amp clear run. And just because it's hitting 3-minute mark, we can start pushing the wave in, because this means it's gonna be the top side. A jungler is pinging a top side scuttle, which indicates this here, which is just because we get information about that, we can actually start pushing the wave in. As you can see, also I'm trying to get high value Qs. For example, my Q here. I want to hit the minion wave and the champions at the same time. If I do that, I'm gonna push the wave, of course, and also chunk them down. We're always trying to look for that high value of the spells. Keep pushing it in, because we have knowledge that he was topside. But now it's gonna hit 4-5 minutes. So what I usually like to do then is to ward the tri-bush. So it might be an indicator that he's gonna go bot side, right? Because he cleared the entire top side. Gonna get a ward here, I'm pinging, I want to go ward. I ward here. And as you can see, he is bot side, as we can expect. Just because we did this 4-minute ward, we can see the youngers come in here, so we can be safe and back up. And it's gonna be the usual, you're just gonna push, poke, guitar plate, stuff like this. You can only do this stuff with like really powerful early game champs, like Caitlyn. Now I'm trying to look for a back, but I can, I fake my back, so what I do is I go behind the tower here, so they think that I'm backed, but actually I just standing here and wait for the wave to push in. I also got the Drake, which is pretty good. Now I'm just gonna go up, walk up, clear the wave. I'm forcing him to back at the moment. You see, just clear this wave so I can open up for a freeze if I want to, but I choose to actually push this wave out because it's gonna be a cannon wave, so it's gonna be high value golden experience from me. So I look for a reset. What my support should have done now is he should be probably mid lane at the moment, but this is kind of awkward for him to be alone here. As you can see, I have much better items, also I have a pickaxe and a noon, so we should have no problem fighting them now. Also, I'm a bit ahead of the experience, I'm level 6 and Jinx is level 5, just because I got that solo experience. Such. Again, Olaf comes and tries to gank, fails. Liana comes with a counter gank. Trying to look for dives and trying to push the wave in. We actually succeed. We can actually see this kill. We set it up. So Morgana is here. We're looking for a dive. Put a trap down here. If you put it well, not below, but like in front of the tower, I guess. You can't really see the trap, so Jinx can't see when I'm putting this trap down. It can also be kind of nasty and try to out-attack at the same time, so you kinda hide animation. But in this case I just put down the trap. I guess he just wasn't looking at it, looking at my animation. Got hit by a trap, Morgana gets a free bind, you just easily kill him. Keep it in top plates. Yeah, kill Olaf also. Keep pushing. I don't know what this Morgana is doing though, so. Take next wave. Here we can actually get first tower and made it into game, which is awesome. So this is where like most of the AD carry struggles at this very point. Like they have no idea whether to go. Should I go top? Should I go mid? Should I continue going bot? So you usually can check what your teammates are doing, right? At the moment I can see Rumble. We can actually go back a little bit. Just backed. It was top side and he just backed, so he's going mid. So he doesn't really want to go back, right? Because he just backed. And Pantheon actually just revived. He was dead. So the best case scenario would be go top side at the moment. Just on top lane, we can get a tower plate and refill this up. And Dragon is not spawning in. And if we go mid lane, we're gonna share experience, which we don't want to do, of course. And gold. So we choose to go top side. And Pantheon goes bot side. Here, Senna goes to her flank. I think we're gonna add a kill here, if I remember right. Side snipe with my ult. Senna snipe after that. And gonna be a clean kill. Push the wave in. Chen is dead, so no one can defend. We have the tower plate also. Take the wave. Go to refill. At the moment we are at around 9.5 CS per minute, something like that. Maybe 9. That's pretty good. We could be better than that. Pretty good. We get the refill, and then we go middle. And just because it's pre-level 14, we get the tower plates, right? So we want to summon a refill middle. We get all the tower plates right here. So at this very moment, we got the tier 1 tower. I think it's worth around... We're gonna, we split the gold with my support, but I think it's around 1,200 gold. And in total we got 9 tower plates, which is around 1,400 gold. And we got 3 towers, which is like 750 gold, something like that. My math could be a bit off, but around, like in total around 2,300 gold. But it's gonna be a little bit split between me and Senna, but around that. And that's like a small item, or like, yeah, almost a item. Like Rapify is like 2,600, right? So almost like a Rapify, just by doing this macro. And after this, we go Drake, because Drake is up, right? And we take care of Drake also. And basically after this, the game is basically over. I'm so far ahead. We got bot tower, top tower, mid tower, refilled, and 2 Drakes. And we did this with pre-planned knowledge, basically. We know how to play the game and where to go. After we went top, we knew that we would go Rift. After killing Rift, we knew we would go mid with the refill, right? So you can pre-plan your plans, basically what you want to do, and basically lead sowing. And I'm gonna show you guys another game that is similar to this, but a little bit different macro decisions though. Alright, so this is gonna be the second game, and this game is similar to the first game, but a little bit different macro decisions, and also that our jungler started top side instead of bot side, which matters quite a lot actually in certain matchups. So if your jungler doesn't need leech, you can make this wave slow push like this. I think I even pushed a little bit too hard, but you can get the idea, right? Because now it could be, if you're not careful, it could be cheesing us, right? This is a mistake on me, but it's still, the same theory still applies. We can still get level 2 before them. And getting level 2 in this matchup is gonna be really, really good for us. But we did a mistake by pushing too much here. Now we are level 2 before them, and we can basically punish them much, much harder. We're gonna lose a bunch of CS just because of the tower, and we can zone them out for level 2. We keep the pressure up, outranging them because of the Caitlyn, right? And now I'm just slow pushing in while outranging them, building a big wave. I'm waiting at the moment. I think this is gonna be next wave. I think it's gonna be cannon wave. I want to look for a cannon wave because we want to back off the cannon wave if possible. Okay. Then again, they're losing so much CS because of the tower taking all the CS, right? That's really good. And here's the cannon wave. We want to get the cannon wave, push it in. And if you look at the CS right now, I am 32 versus 16 CS. It's gonna get some CS here, but I'm like really, really ahead at one, right? So it's really good back here. But what is more important is that the cannon wave is so hard to clear. And also because if it's a Vayne doesn't have that much of a wave clear. So he's struggling here a little bit, but tower can help him out a little bit, but it's kinda not enough. Just now, the wave will be at my tower, and I can actually freeze it right here if I want to. And now it's gonna be awkward for what the Vayne feels like. What should he do, right? If he continues being lane, I'm gonna have much better items than him. And if he backs now, he gonna have a really bad wave state, and he's gonna lose a lot of CS because I can freeze the wave right here. And this game is actually a 5 versus 5 flex game, so they might be on Discord and stuff like that. So the jungler actually comes in here to try to unfreeze the wave. But kind of failed just because they don't really have the firepower, because Vayne hasn't backed yet. And of course we have, and we also have boots, so we are like much faster, and we can just run away from the jungler. I believe he doesn't have boots. No, he does not. So we can just outrun him if he comes with E and such. Comes in again. We get a Morgana Q. And now, of course, after Morgana Q, I put down my trap. We get headshot and Q afterwards, and actually pick up a kill. Now it's gonna be really hard and tough for Vayne, because he can't really stay in the lane because I have such like much better items than him, but he can't really leave this lane, or I mean wave, so it's gonna be really awkward for him. So he decides to actually back, So you're gonna push this wave in. He's gonna lose tons of minions. We're also gonna get tons of tower plates, right? And we can push it in, get a tower plate, then decide to back. This is a mistake by me. I think it was just I was looking at my gold and I saw I had 1,200 and I wanted to hit 1,300. I took the tower plate and I should have backed here, but for some reason I took another wave, which is a mistake because this is a cannon wave. We won't be able to take this. Like, it's gonna be so rough because they have so much health. Like, a cannon has 1,100 HP compared to a caster that has 300. But I don't get killed here or anything, but we're gonna miss one cannon wave worth of experience in gold, which is kind of bad, but it's not lane losing. We go back to lane. At the moment I'm ahead by around 20 CS. Again, we also have 4 tower plates and I have 1 level above them. And once I go back to lane I have much better items than him. We can just make it slow push here. As you can see, I don't push the wave in. I can just build up a wave. We also have Elise and Dragon. I think he's looking for Dragon, yeah. And again, we're just chilling. Making slow push. Sum them out. They can't fight us at the moment because we have more items. And now we look for a dive, just because we built up this big wave. We know Elise is bot side, so we can build up a wave and then dive them, right? We're pushing the wave for a dive. 2 kills. Lost one again on it, but it's fine. Looking for a reset. And now the difference from the last game is that last game went top side, but now we actually gonna go mid. And why we're going mid is because Darius just went from base and going to the top lane, so it doesn't make sense for us to go top lane with him at the moment, right? And Lux is actually going back to base. We're gonna go mid and catch up the farm right here. Also, we have a lot of tower plates we can get here. I'm gonna go mid, try to siege. Vayne trying to engage, but we can just heal the outrun. I believe we are running a Nimbus cloak, so if we heal, we're gonna get that double speed from the heal. We can easily outrun this. And then they overextend and we get an easy catch. And here we just chunk down the mid tower also. Clear the wave, because Caitlyn is really good at clearing the wave with GSQ. We are actually double amount of CS ahead now, so we have 50 more farm. We have 5 tower plates, first tower in the game. And we're gonna get 5 tower plates from mid tower also. And can go back a little bit, see this fight. Managed to take the tower. I see Vale come in. This is just a losing fight. I can see this instantly. Like, we're not gonna win this. We're gonna be 3 and we are 2 men, right? So they just had the numbers on us. Unless we outplay it somehow, but I don't think we can do it. I don't want to risk it. They just do a E, or I mean flash, E, run away. I even start backing here because I know Morgana is just dead. They're just gonna go back here. They just leave him. I'm gonna have refill, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna just go here. It's gonna crash, maybe it's gonna clear it instantly. At this point, I'm double the CS compared to Vayne, and top lane could take the top tower. We took mid tower, we have bot tower, we had Dragon. at this point, we're just gonna have some skirmishes and just simply win the game. Because we're gonna be so ahead, so it doesn't really matter what we do, right? Also around 9 CS per minute, something like that. Very good CS per minute also. Yeah, hopefully like these 2 games can explain like what to do after laning phase and how to like lead your bot lane win into like a win for the game itself. And thank you all for watching.